This is Jeff here with Ebayaddicts, and I tracked the owner down. His name is Tom, and we're at ReSale America. So introduce yourself. Tell us who you are and what you do.
Hey guys, I'm Tom, ReSale America. My YouTube channel is Liquidation Motivation. And you know, I just buy and sell stuff for a living. I've been doing it for a very, very long time. And just recently I opened the world's largest liquidation store here in Lakeland, Florida. And we're super excited. What we do is we buy truckloads from Walmart, Target, Amazon, Home Depot, Lowe's, all the big box stores, and then we mix it with used and pre-owned stuff that people trade in. So we have both new stuff and used stuff. We're kind of unique. We're one of a kind. 110,000 square feet. It's been going super good. Obviously, with the craziness that's going on today, we slowed down a little bit, but we have a lot of loyal customers. We've been open almost 6 months now, so I think we're going to come out of it really smooth. I think that things are going to be great again. Everybody loves to save money. Everybody loves a bargain. Everybody loves to negotiate and find good deals. So that's exactly what our store is about, is giving people good deals, letting them negotiate, letting them find the bargains. We're not thrift. We're resale. We're liquidation. We buy the truckloads and sell it cheap, so it's a great business to be in.
Yeah, you got some traffic. I went here to buy some stuff, and I had to wait in line just to check out here today. It was a lot of stuff. Do you want to show them some of the stuff you have? Do you want to show them some of the pallets, or do you want to show them what some of the stuff that you got? So you said you've been doing this for 6 months here, and how long have you been reselling stuff? Long time, right?
No, I started, so in college, I was getting my master's degree in college and in business. And I went to a thrift store and I found a pair of Sebago dress shoes. All right, they're size 13 narrow Sebago dress shoes. I put them on eBay. eBay was really just coming around at that time, and I sold them for $75. So $3 into $75, I was hooked.
You've been hooked ever since?
I've been hooked. I haven't stopped buying and selling since that day. And you know, now, and it's just matriculated into the world's largest liquidation store. So
and it is crazy here. I was giving them a tour earlier showing them how big this place is. They have sporting goods, they have video games, they have DVDs, they have electronics, I mean, they have seasonal stuff. This place is huge. Do you want to show them this pallet you just got in? You said you got this pallet in today.
Yeah, this was a pallet from one of our thrift stores. So because of the virus, the thrift stores they were all closed, so they weren't putting the merchandise out. So they were putting all their good merchandise into these pallets and selling them to us, and it's never been gone through. It's never been in the store. So
I was looking at it. I was like, man, right? I was like, there's a Nintendo Wii. Here's a N64 game. I'm like, there's a Wii Fit board. I was looking at it, and I was just like, dude, I'm like, how much in the world? What do you guys think he paid for this pallet? You can leave it in the comments below. Tell him how much you paid for it, Tom.
$75 for this pallet.
$75 for this whole pallet, and you got to know there's probably, I don't know, maybe $3,000-$4,000 worth of merchandise in here, I would guess. I saw your YouTube video the other day, and he unboxed 2 pallets. I'll link it below. And his 2 pallets he bought, I think he turned like $275 into like $8,000 worth of merchandise.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I was watching his video, and I left a comment below, and I was like, hey, we got to meet up. We're gonna have to do a YouTube video together. We're gonna have to hang out. I got to see that. Let's check out this. I want to show them this pilot here. This is DVDs, because I know you guys see I sell a lot of video games and DVDs. They said they just got this whole pallet in, and it's this whole skid. As you see, it's full all the way down. You see how big this pilot is? And I mean, you can see this stuff here. This is still got a Walmart sticker on it. It's brand new in the shrink wrap. And how much did you pay for this whole skid here?
So I paid 10 cents a pound, so it was $48 for this pallet.
$48. So $50 basically for the whole pallet. Did that include free shipping, or did you have to go pick it up? You have to go pick it up. Look here on the back of this store shelf. You just got this stuff in last week. There's a whole skid of Nintendo Wii games. We've got PS2s, Xbox. We've got N64, Xbox 360, and how many days? Your store, you guys open 7 days a week, or how often are you guys open here?
We're open to mall hours, so it's right now it's shorter hours, 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday, and 12 to 6 on Sunday.
Okay, and so you guys are closed on Sunday, or you open Sunday? You're open Sunday?
6, yep.
Okay, this is my first time here. I was just asking, because I told him, I was like, I'm going to come back like once a week and check this place out, because it's only like a half hour from my house. I might as well go look around. Do you want to go show us some of the other spots that you have here, or what? Sure. So you've been doing this for, you said, like 30 years?
23 years.
And so you said that you lived in New York. What made you decide to move down here to Florida?
My wife's job transferred her down here. And
oh,
so
yeah?
I come from the country part of New York.
Yeah?
So once we got here, it's, you know, being in the city, I live in Tampa. Being in the city, there's just so much more opportunity than where I'm from. And so, you know, that's relating to a store this size.
Right.
You know? So we have all different departments here. We have electronics, sporting goods, clothing, musical instruments, health and beauty, tools,
And remind everybody, how big is the square footage of this facility?
110,000 square feet.
110,000 square feet. And of all this merchandise and stuff that you either got on pallets as skids of merchandise or people brought into you. And I saw there was a sign that said you guys buy stuff. So is it kind of like a pawn shop? Do people bring merchandise in to sell you merchandise as well? Or how does that go?
We don't pawn. Pawn is like the banking industry. We just buy. So we're a resale shop. So when you bring something in, you can either get cash, a trade-in value, or you can put it on consignment. We'll sell it for you.
Okay,
you
that's awesome.
Different options,
yeah. And so you said you guys have been open about 6 months?
We opened in October, yep.
In October, and it looks like you guys have been killing it here. I mean, I had to wait in line. There was traffic here and everything. I had to find a parking spot and all that.
Everybody
looks like
wants to save money.
Everybody likes saving money. So do you want to give us a walk us around real quick before we head out?
Sure.
I just thought we'd make like a quick. Tim, I appreciate you taking 10 minutes out of your day. I appreciate it. Hey guys, this wasn't pre-planned. He doesn't even really know me. I just met him today, so he's just doing this to hang out with me today for the YouTube video.
Hey, did you see my video on these paintings?
I had not. I just saw your channel yesterday, and I saw your YouTube video about those 2 video game pallets, and I was like, man, he spent like $275 into like $8 grand. And then I saw another video you posted where you spent like $5,000 for Target merchandise, and it's going to turn into like $50,000 or something. Yeah. I saw the video.
Watch that one. You'll see how much I paid for these paintings.
I hadn't looked at it. I only saw like 2 or 3 of them, and I was in the neighborhood. I'm like, hey, I only live 30 minutes down the road, and I was like, I talked to Rockstar Flipper, and he's like, you got to come in here and check this place out. So I was like, all right, we'll do it. You know, everything else is, a lot of the thrift stores and stuff are closed down. A lot of the pawn shops, we cleaned them out. We cleaned out all the Dollar Trees. So I was like, let's go in here and find some merchandise. So what is your favorite department here that you like the most? You like the tool section,
sporting goods.
Furniture, sporting goods?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we try to be just like a Plate Against Sports, but we have new and used sporting goods. We take it on trade-in, and that's my passion. I love football, I love lacrosse.
Yeah.
Love those kind of
I saw on your channel you used to manage a Play It Against Sports. Is that correct?
Yeah, when I was a kid, yep. A long time ago I did, and that's how I learned about the buy and sell business, about how to, what percentages you use when people bring it in. And so they kind of set the mold, but the problem is they were held hostage by just doing sporting goods. They didn't have the ability to sell everything like we do. I mean, It doesn't matter what comes through the door. If I can resell it, I'll buy it.
Right, and so you said you have a dollar store up in Newport Richey. Can you tell people about what you do at this dollar store and the name of the company or where it's located at?
So it's called Dollar Liquidators in Newport Richey, and in Port Richey. And what we do there is we take the excess liquidation stuff here and we ship it up there and sell it for $1. So it doesn't matter if it's worth $5 or $10. We get, when we buy something, we might buy 10,000 of one item. So we'll put 5,000 of them here and ship 5,000 out to them, because we don't have the room to keep them all. So we just blow everything out in that store.
So what do you guys sell there? Is there a certain type of merchandise you sell there? I haven't been to the dollar store yet. It's everything?
Yeah, anything we get excess of,
Yeah, so it's kind of like overstock, and you take it and put it in the dollar store, right?
Yeah, nobody does it that way.
Just to liquidate it. Yeah, I was like, man, I wonder what kind of merchandise they have there. I have to go there and check it out, when I got some free time. So you got a few minutes. You can give us like a tour before we head out, because I don't want to make a video too long, because I know you guys get ready to close up. But so you said the sporting goods is your favorite department. You want to go over there to the sporting goods?
Corner, yeah.
I'll follow you over there. Hey, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to give us a tour of the place. I just happened to I just found this place yesterday, and I was like, man, we got to come in here and check it out. This is crazy. And so it's the world's largest liquidation store, right?
That's right.
That you know of, right?
That I know of.
Okay, cool.
Nobody's argued with me yet.
So. I don't think they haven't like filed a claim or anything. It's like try to dispute it, right?
Well, nobody really does it like we do it. Some people just buy the new truckloads, the new pallets, sell pallets, break it down, but nobody mixes the used with the new like we do. So we're kind of one of a kind store. That's lacrosse, one of my favorite sports. Played in college. I love it. Bicycles, football, baseball, boxing. We just have about everything. Exercise equipment.
Yeah, I saw some boxing gloves. I was saying, if someone doesn't give you the price you want, you pound them with that boxing glove, right? Is that how that works?
Golf. We bought these returns of these. These are air mattresses pallets. We had a lot of bad ones, so we're going through testing them. Those ones are going in the garbage. But
yeah. So what do you do with some of the stuff that's damaged? Because I know you said you sell some of this stuff on eBay and Amazon as well. So if you have products that are like damaged or scratched or doesn't work, do you donate it? Do you pitch it in the garbage, or what do you do with some of this stuff?
Well, I mean, if it has a lot of broken stuff, has value on eBay. So look it up on eBay. eBay is the eternal price guide for everything in the world. It doesn't matter what anybody else says something's worth. Go on eBay, look in completed items. That's what it's worth.
Right, gotcha.
So if even broken items we can sell on eBay. You know, if it's not worth anything on eBay, then we toss it.
So I don't know if I asked you this earlier before we started filming. What made you decide to say, hey, I don't want to be an eBayer that just works out of my garage or has a shed in the backyard. Like, I'm going to get a whole department store and a whole warehouse of inventory. As you guys see, this place is huge. And so what made you decide to say, hey, you know what, forget the small stuff. We're going to go big. He's got, what, 35 employees. So what made you just turn the light switch on? And also, what did your wife say about it? Was she on board, or was she just like, I don't know about this. I don't know if this is a good idea?
Well, I own several businesses. My wife's never on board with any of the businesses that I own. But, you know, I've always been a big dreamer. I've always thought big. I've always wanted to be the biggest and the best at everything that I do. And, you know, I work 7 days a week.
Hey, me too. I like it. We're on the same page,
yeah,
right? Go ahead.
My passion, my love, my life, everything into what I do. So, you know, this is my latest project, and you know, I wanted to be the biggest in the world, and you know, we reached our goal, and it's now, you know, now if we can get to year 2 or year 5, then you know we're successful. So.
Oh man, I can't wait. That'll be great. I mean, you guys say, I mean, there was, I had to find a parking spot. I had to wait in line to check out. The place has got a big, huge selection of merchandise. And so what kind of, you said you have 35 employees and you guys are open 7 days a week. Yep. And what kind of sales did you think you've had so far in the past 6 months? Has it been kind of up and down? Has it hit you since the Corona thing hit, or how's that been going?
Well, before the Corona, we were doing really well, and then, you know, we really tanked. We really went down to just about nothing. But we made some smart moves. We brought in some sanitizer, we brought in masks, and we sold it all at cost. Everything at cost. So that brought in a lot of customers from all over the county. And that brought our sales rate back up. So, you know, and I think we earned a lot of customers by offering that stuff at cost, because, you know, you could walk into a gas station and see a little sanitizer bottle for $8. We were selling big bottles for $2. So.
Right, and then so you probably put that in the back of the store, so they had to go all the way to the back to go find it, right?
Yeah, even though the mall was closed, we stayed open through all of this, and you know, I'm very happy that we did.
So Tom, let me ask you a question. How many hours a week do you work? You said you work 7 days a week. You don't work like 40 hours and clock out and go home like a regular person, right? Like you work probably 8, 10, 12-hour days, 6, 7 days a week, right? Like how many days are you physically here at the store?
I'm here every day.
You're here every day?
I never take a day off. I'm not saying I don't take vacations, but I don't take a day off.
Okay. So even when you're off work, you're working, right?
I'm here every day.
Man, they sound just like me. I like this guy. We're like friends already. It's like we're on the same page. Not a lot of people were like me. I'm like trying to work every day. I'm like, whenever I get a chance, other people are trying to call in and get 2 weeks off from work. I'm trying to call to see if I can get more work. I'm like, if somebody else calls off sick, can I come in and get some more work? Can I pick up nights or weekends or holidays? I don't want to take no days off. You know, I'm trying to pick up extra shifts.
You get addicted to the hustle. You do. You get addicted to the deal. You know, I mean, even though we have a huge store, I still look every day to find bargains, find deals.
How many items you have listed on your eBay store and Amazon store right now? Do you mind me asking?
No, it's not. I mean, we probably have about 5,000 on those.
Oh, really?
We started in October in the store, but we sell a lot.
Well, I mean, online, like we have an eBay store as well. How much you guys have listed? You said you have 5,000 items listed on eBay?
Yes.
And how many sales have you been doing? How has that been going on eBay? You've been doing pretty good with your sales there so far? Has it been we're
probably doing about 10,000 a week.
A week? I was thinking like 10,000 a month, 10,000 a week. Way to go, Tom. Way to go. He's killing it. I swear I was going to say like 10,000 a month. He's like, oh, 10,000 a week. No big deal. But yeah, man, you guys, I'm going to link his YouTube channel down below. You guys got to check it out. I saw his video last night from his video game pallets that he got. And as soon as I saw him turn like $275 into like $8,000, I'm like, I got to go check this guy out. It's like, we're like on the same page, you know. So, hey, thanks for taking 10 minutes out of your day. I know you're busy running the store and you guys are getting ready to close, but I'm definitely going to come back. I'll come back like once a week and check this place out, and maybe we'll meet up again sometime. I really appreciate it. You have anything else to say before we let you go?
Hey, come see me. ReSale America, Lakeland Square Mall, world's largest liquidation store, where I'm going to save you some money.
Gotcha.